Very much for the opportunity, and I'm really very happy to be here tonight to to share my experience as a refugee in Australia. Not actually well prepared, but still I have some to give you. Uh, as a refugee, I think when people see different people coming to this country, they ask questions why these people are here. But there is a power behind their being here in Australia. And I think um, the settlement, uh, the Sudanese settlement in Goulburn Valley region was really, to me, it's really very successful. And I was born in a very small um, village, maybe of 400 people. And when I came to Australia, I, uh, I came to Melbourne, and Melbourne was really a very big city for me. So I decided to look for a small place where I can be able uh, to raise up my children. And I have a wife and 6 kids, and we are really very happy here in Shepparton. Um, I spent 3 years in the refugee in Egypt, and it was really very hard for me. My family were not with me, and it was really the very hard time of my life because, and I remember when I walk in the street and I hear a child crying, I start to cry too because I missed my kids and there was no way to go back to them. So being a refugee is really very hard, and it's I can't able to express it by word because it's really very a hard time of my life, and I think I'm very happy here in Australia, and I'm very proud to be part of a Shepparton community. Um, One of the good things that I know about the area is really they are very nice people, and we always want to be very close to them as people coming from outside. We have a lot to give, and if we can come together, that's the time we'll be able to share our differences. And I think our differences is the beautiful thing that we have in this world. Because if you look at the news society of the world, it's a mix. Everybody is happy to be with the other ones, with the different people of different countries, which is really very good, and I'm happy about it. As I said, I was not really very prepared, but I still have some to share with you. When I came to Shepparton, I was really very well welcomed by the Ethnic Council. And the very good thing about the Ethnic Council of Shepparton is they introduce people to the entire community, which is really very good. It is the thing that I was missed in Melbourne. I came to, I was Melbourne for 1 year, but I haven't seen any gathering that people gather people to introduce them to the services, and I think it's because of the great number of migrants. Yeah, and it's a normal thing when we are in a big city. You get lost or you missed a lot of things, which is really and I think for migrants they have to start from little towns like Shepparton, so that they can be able to look after their kids. They can be able to go along with the community around them. And thank you very much for listening to me tonight. And I would like to also thank the Ethnic Council for this opportunity to come and stand before you here to talk about a little bit about my experience as a refugee. Thank you very much.
It's always a delight to have Haroun around. He works very much in the multicultural area, same work that the Ethnic Council do and many of us other, and of course the Council Cultural Diversity team as well. One of the important things that Haroun raised is that many refugees come and their families follow, or they come with their families, or they leave the detention camp overseas, they leave their wife and children behind and come to Australia first. Then later on, the family comes as part of the family reunion program. And we're always so happy to see the children of refugees in the streets of Shepparton and in our schools and in our community groups. They're a very strong and vibrant part of our community.